Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Savannah and I'm sending you so much love. My husband did it again. He did it again. Even if you don't like haul videos, you've got to stick around just for a minute to hear what he did. So, my husband is my biggest supporter in everything I do. I'm very fortunate and lucky. Please pray for him because he's a wonderful man, and he just deserves all the blessings that are available to him in the entire world. So I have a hot tip for finding estate sales that I didn't know about, never thought about doing, but my husband did. And the haul I'm about to share with you all, it is gonna blow your mind. Absolutely gonna blow your mind. It's still blowing my mind. And I've had 24, well, not quite 24 hours, but I've had some time to mull this over. Okay, I did not know. Oh, and be really quick, I'm outside, so you're gonna hear lots of birds. It's early in the morning. This is the only place I could get lighting, and I don't have the best setup, so bear with me. I just need to tell you guys this stuff and show you this stuff. So, did you know that you can go online and look for estate sale companies in your area, and that they have an emailing list, and that they will email you their sales that are coming up, and they will give you a preview of what is there. Let me give you guys a second. So it doesn't matter where you live. This is what my husband has been doing, and I had no idea. He has signed up to get email alerts for estate sales. And then when there's a good one, like there was yesterday, he said, let's go. And for us, everything's kind of a drive. So it was about an hour, a little over an hour drive, but it was a beautiful drive. And so the stuff that this person had, it was in a really expensive area. The sale had already been going on for 4 days. We got there 2 hours before the estate sale was over on the 4th day. And I'm about to show you what I got. So, oh, sorry, don't want to shake the camera. So, wherever you're at, just type in, do a search, look for estate sale companies, and then see if they have, subscribe here, or, notification of our estate sales. And that is how you're going to find out about them. Amazing, 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 amazing. So then the other tip is go 2 hours before it ends, because whatever's left, they're pretty much just thrown away. Yes, you might miss out on stuff, but when you see what I got, you'll be amazed. You will be amazed. So we went in and they said, everything's $1. And I went and I started finding stuff, and I just started piling it up and piling it up and piling it up, hoping that now, because by this point, it was an hour before the sale was over. I was hoping they would just give us a lowball price for everything we had, because they just were tired. It was hot. It was like 100 degrees out, and that's exactly what they did. We got everything for $50. $50, and you are gonna be mind blown. Okay, first off, this is like a old sheet, it looks like, and it's pink. I love the color, and there's a bunch of different cuts. The person obviously had cut into this already, so it's not a full sheet, but it's quite a bit. Okay, then look at these. And again, when you go, you have to look at things differently. Look for pattern. When you're looking for linens, look for pattern and material. I go by pattern and cotton, because that's primarily what I want to work with. Occasionally I'll get something that's maybe a different material, like I was looking for velvet and I wanted corduroy too. So like, go into these things with, what do I want? What materials do I want? What colors or patterns do I want? And then that way you can go through things and look through things so fast. Like, oh, that's all rayon, I don't want that. So you just can skip over that, kind of thing. So here is these placemats. Let's see. I saw these And they've got stains and stuff on it, but look at the pattern on the back, the ruffle. But I saw these and I thought, ugh, autumn. This would be great journal covers for autumn junk journals. And it's quilted. Ugh, look at that one. That one's really stained, which I don't mind. I like that, you know. But then also you can cut and just have ruffles already made. There's so many things. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 15 of these. So yes, these are going to make, and I liked the colors, especially for autumn. I really liked the kind of the color of the green. You could also do it, it doesn't have to be autumn, but it really screams autumn to me. Okay, so there's that, 15 of those. Then this is kind of bright, but I wouldn't probably do this as a whole journal cover, but I would use bits and pieces of this. And so these are just napkins, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. So they're a good size, but to add background pieces, there's that. Then again, these aren't necessarily a material I'd go with, but I was kind of wanting some of this color because I want to start doing some Christmas journals, and I want to do them in velvet and kind of the jewel tones. I thought that would just be really pretty for Christmas journals, and I thought, okay, this could serve its purpose as backing and stuff, and it's in the color I wanted. So there's 4 of those. Then look at this trim. Look at this beautiful trim. I mean, this is probably 2 feet, so 4 feet in total. I hope you guys are seeing this. Look at that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Your minds are going to be blown. Okay, then there's this eyelet fabric, and there's quite a bit here in yellow. So cute. It was probably a curtain or something, or maybe it was just fabric. Then this was in the bathroom. This was like a powder puff, but then I was like, oh, look at the doily, look at the bow. I'll probably not use this piece at all, but I wanted the doily. So you gotta always be looking. This is like a scarf, but to me it looks, look at all these little pieces we can cut out or use as trim, like a doily, and it's this whole big long piece, and it's not super thick, but I don't even mind if it's a little bit thick. These are so cute. So at first I was like, they're like placemats. I'm like, no, I don't really like that. Okay, you guys, are you ready? When I turned it over, look at that. It's like quilting. All of them are like that. So I can, and they're plastic, so I can use these on my craft table as mats to craft. And then it's, look, it's quilted in these pretty fabrics. I'm so excited about these. And there's 5 of these. Are those not the cutest things ever? Okay, here we go. I'm going to try to go through this quick because there's a lot of them. There is about 88 pieces. Yeah, I couldn't even, this was left on the last day. I am so blessed. I had no idea. Okay, so there's like 88 pieces like this. Well, not quite like this. The rest of them are different, but look at this pretty embroidery. Oh, I guess it goes this way. So it's a basket. It's just on a piece of linen. There was probably some trim around it maybe, and they took it off, maybe not. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so now the rest of these are basically doilies. I can't even believe it. So here, this is like a terry cloth towel, but then look at all this. Okay, I'm gonna go faster because we'll be here all day. And this is just the first box. So here is like, it's bigger than a placemat, not quite a table runner, but look at that. Look at all this. Oh my goodness, this lusciousness. I'm so excited. I can't even contain myself. And there was some really different shape stuff too. So this is like a narrow, like long table runner. So this is like super long. Ugh. Look at this one. This is really stiff, so it needs to be washed. Oh, well, all the stuff needs to be washed. But look at this huge doily. Oh my goodness. You guys. I mean, it's just, here's another cloth, but then look at all of this. My mind is still blown. I just can't even get over this. 88 pieces I ended up with. This is like a synthetic material, but it's still really pretty. So this is definitely like a table runner. But look, look at how pretty. And then this one is just white, but then it has the edge trimming. And this has got little texture to it, so I really like it. But look at this beautiful, it's like tatted lace. My goodness. Okay, here's another big square piece. Now we really get into the doilies. So I'm just gonna, because I could go on and on forever, but look at this. Oh, so beautiful. Am I the luckiest? My husband is so good that he found this, is always on the lookout for things for me. Look at how pretty that one is. Oh my goodness. Oh, this one is just darling. Look at this. Does that show up? It's like a pink, kind of probably gets lost on there. Oh my goodness. And there's different shaped ones. Look at this one. I can't even get over it. I've thought I've had good luck before, but this was on another level. Oh, it reminds me of seashells. And I think there's 2 of those. And I know exactly what I'm gonna do with this. Actually, I'm gonna set that aside because it's on a project I'm working on. And there is this one. Those are just like sewn together. This one is darling. They're all so cute. All ruffled up. Then there's this. Look at this shape. Now, I don't know if someone just started it and didn't finish it, or if it's supposed to be a cross. I don't know. Or if there was a purpose, if this was maybe, there was something this was used with. I don't know. If you guys know about the shape of this, if it means anything, let me know. So amazing. I'm trying to go quick because there's so much to show you. Look at that one. And that's a pretty pink. And we have cream ones. I mean, all colors, shapes, sizes of doilies. Like, I just can't get over it. Then there's this one, which is kind of long. And then, like, they have, like, here's this. And then there's, like, a shorter version. And there's a couple of different ones like that. So, like, here is purple. And then there's 2 of the smaller ones. Oh, my goodness. And then, again, they're just different shapes, too. 2 of those. Here's another towel. Mushrooms, but I love the edging of it. Oh, there's 2 more, so I had a total of 4 of those, I think. Look at this one. This embroidery on it. Oh my goodness. You guys are gonna get so sick and tired. Oh, here's another orange one. So there's 3 of those small ones. Another like kind of square. Here is some red that are like that. Some more of the green. And then there's another piece here. Can you believe this? That after 4 days, nobody took these? I can't even believe it. Here's some yellow ones. And then here's this. And then here's this. I think this is a collar. Look at that. Oh, this one is so precious. Oh, it's so delicate. Like it's old. And look, I mean, the colors, it's like every color. Red, yellow, purple, blue, green. Like, that's so pretty. Oh, I love this one. There's 2 of these in turquoise. And then there's a purple one. And a red one. And a yellow one. That are all similar. Okay, so here is the next one. If you want a closer look at this, I would just mute the volume and then slow down the video. But it's got like cross stitching, but I just don't want to take too long. If you like these videos, you probably don't mind it being long. Oh, here's another yellow one. So here is some smaller ones. Goodness. I still can't believe all of these were on the last day. We're left. Look at this blue one. And then here is like this, well, it's in a circle. So I don't know what the purpose of this was, but there's 2 of them, which is fine because I love them. And they have this little like circles. I don't know exactly what that is, but those are so pretty. Pink one. Look at this. Look at all of this. Oh my goodness. This one is, I love this one too. So much. I love them all. Here, like just, you've got to go get on estate sale alerts. You have to sign up. My husband is so amazing that he knew that and did that. Oh, some more small ones. There's still more. There's still more. Purple one. Another purple. I'm just blown away. This one's out of more of an acrylic yarn, but it's still cute. It'll still serve its purposes. Oh, and then these 2. Huh. There's 2 of them. Oh, so pretty. This one is a very delicate one. Another delicate one. Oh, this is kind of like those other ones, I think. Similar, but different, bigger. Then here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, come on. Look at that. This is done with a little bit thicker, but it's still pretty. Here is this one, and it's got variegated thread, it looks like, on the outside. Almost there. There. And the very last doily, another purple one. There's little flower petals in here. How about that? How amazing that? Then there's this blue cord. It's like all twined together, but I think I'd probably separate it and use little small bits of it. Okay, we're gonna change it up a little bit and go to the some of the paper stuff. I'm gonna kind of go back and forth because I'm having to carry boxes in and out of the house outside so that the lighting is good. So, first thing is, there was a pack of these, there's only a couple in here, there's like 3 or 4 gold doilies. And then these are the grease proof, so these are the thicker doilies. These are the like thicker than I think Dollar Tree doilies. Then there was these, which are super pretty. The pattern on these are great. Okay. There was not that many postcards, but there was this postcard, which this is from 1988, so it's not that old. But then I'll show you these. So it was just a stack of like file folders. So I have come across a bunch of these, right, that have these hooks in them. And so I'm going to be doing a no sew, no glue, no staple, no, everything junk journal. I'm going to figure out a way to work with these pieces. Maybe do big ones, maybe do smaller ones, just to use this as the binding for the junk journal. So that's going to be coming out very soon. And then just some vanilla folders, which we can always use. But they had the folders. There's even, look at this color. There's even this like really pretty pink color. So that's great cardstock. And then even if it's in a color, always get these, because you can get these for next to nothing at thrift stores and sales. Even if you don't like the color, you can cover it up, but then you have a really good quality cardstock. Okay, I'm always telling you, let me just try to show you guys this box. So it's a huge box and it's got cards, mainly cards in it. If you go to estate sales or garage sales and you see a huge box of cards, just take them all. Take them all. Don't look through them, just take them all. Because usually you'll get the whole box for a couple dollars. And what you end up getting is so much. So there was actually this book, Color Us Happy, adult coloring book. But I thought, oh, that could be do something. Or these, the paper is really nice and thick, but look how cute like some of these things are. But then you get tons and tons of envelopes, right? But look at this like card. So even if you don't like the sentiments that's on there, like this is a sympathy card, but what you can do, which is super cute, is you go and you just fussy cut like around this, and then you put it on a page as a pocket. So cute. So many things you can do like that. So just take the whole kit and caboodle if you come across it. And there was actually some extra hidden treasures in this one that I'm going to show you that really were standouts. But like, look at this. Like you could leave it with the word if it's applicable, but you can also cut it. You can just cover part of the word. But they're such good quality cards, right? You can do you can make, do tab binding or paper binding with cards and then cover it up, and then it's just amazing. There's so many cards that I have. I'm going to be doing some journals with the envelopes and with cards both to give you guys ideas. But look at how pretty. It says in loving memory, but this is so pretty. You can, fussy cut around. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to go through every card, just some of the standouts. The envelopes are great. Oh, look how cute this one is. Oh my gosh. And you could fussy cut that. This is like embroidered or embossed. So again, you can fussy cut around. So you don't have to like take that out of the equation and look at all that you can do with that one. Okay, let me slide some stuff over. Again, this is an embossed card. Oh, this has got a special project it's going into. And then there was so many envelopes, and these are actually a pretty thick envelope. They're not a real thin. So I can look at all these envelopes. Tons and tons, and the colors are great. These are all envelopes that were just in the box. So you can see what I mean by just grab the box before somebody else gets it. Cards. These are all the same, but like these can be cut out, but the colors, look at the, like that is a good starting off point. So many great things. More, look at this. This is the cutest. That is definitely going to inspire a full-on journal. Maybe, yeah, Christmas journal. Like, I can't even, there's so many cute, I just want to do like the really big standouts. Oh, here is a big standout. Okay, so this, oh, maybe that goes with that. No, I don't think so. So look at this. This is like a little pocket. It opens. So I am going to delicately open this up, and I am going to, there is no copyright on this, but I might even just change the pattern, but I'm going to create a template. So, and I think this goes like in it. Look at that. Oh my gosh. I mean, so many things. So I'm going to create a template and design some stuff. That's going to be in my Ko-fi shop soon, because that is just too cute of an idea for a pocket. Yeah, yes, I have to do that. The other thing, well, I'll get to it, that I'm going to create a template out of. I'll show you. It's amazing. So like I said, a lot of these are Christmas. Not a lot of them are necessarily things I would do something with. This is super cute. It's like faded. It says, thank you. It was grand, grand piano. But I mean, the music paper, obviously. Envelopes. This is gonna, again, be another template I make. So it comes like this, or it's in there like this, and then it folds up, right? And then it folds over. Great. So, I mean, we've had things like this before. I've seen it, but yeah, I'm going to kind of make my own version of that. But there's, I mean, this is beautiful. And if you don't want the, you know, if I don't want the little baby on it, I can cover it up and still it's ready to go. Ephemera. Journaling cards, tuck spot. Oh, these cards, this quilting on it, bless your heart. Look at all these little vintage images, like just amazing. And then here are a bunch of cards in their print or sketches, and they're all different sketches. Oh, that's the same. But there's floral ones, rose ones. So yeah, amazing. And then these postcards, how great is that? Not super old, but super amazing. And again, everything you're seeing, it was $50 total for everything. And I've definitely seen things like this again, but again, I'm gonna create a template. That's too cute. I love it so much. So many ideas. More butterflies. So these can be fussy cut, right? So this is what I'm saying. You never know what this all great envelope. Okay, Sorry, the puppy dogs are out here and they are playing. Let's see, what was in here? Was there... No, just more cards that are cute, but I'm not going to show you all of them. Oh, these ones again. Look at how beautiful those are. I really like that idea for a tag journal. I like the shape of that, so I'm going to use that. Here's another one that's kind of a different shape. I love these shapes for templates. So I'm definitely going to be doing those. And these are just all woods and flowers. Oh, this is like all embossed. Look at these. Look at these. Oh, look at that. They're so, I mean, this was probably my best card haul ever as far as the designs. Hands down. Here's just more cute ones. More, like, this is just great paper. Even if you just closed this up and glued it, then you have like almost cardstock. But all these colors. There are some notepads, which I could fussy cut, but use the papers for stripes. Look at those. Okay, here is what I'm going to make a template out of. This is so amazing. Okay, so it's like got, you know, a thing to mail it, and this is actually called a photo self mailer. I've never seen one of these. So it has a thing where you close it up, right? And I don't necessarily, you know, I mean, the hearts are cute. I love the hearts, but the red I'm not necessarily a huge fan of. It serves its purpose though. It opens up, there's lines here, and then look at this. This, they attached like a little glassine to put the photo in. It's stapled to this part that unfolds, right? And then this all closes up. So I don't know if I'll do a plastic, but I could definitely see making a frame out of paper, or even just a journal card, or doing a glassine with dried flowers. I mean, there's so many things, right? So I'm definitely, again, this is something I'm going to totally steal the idea of and make it my own. But then how it all folds up together. Is that not a junk journal dream? Like a dream ephemera. It's an envelope. It's a flip out. It's a writing. It's just, that is a junk journal dream. I cannot wait to make up some of these. So look for these in patterns and pretties. Those will be coming to my Ko-fi shop soon. These are just some cute little envelopes. I really like that. There was a little mini composition notebook, so I'm probably going to do an altered notebook there. Here's just another little book. Plain. Some more of those photo self mailers. Cards, nothing special about those cards. This was very interesting. So it's got the music notes up here and it's blank paper. So I'll definitely be cutting out those music notes. Don't know if I'll use the rest of the paper myself. These were just a silly little paper stationery thing. Those probably won't use. And then the envelopes also have the music notes. So just great little pieces to use. I know this video is going to be long. These are just like Victorian type Christmas. Oh, these, look at these. These are so cute. Look at all the quilting. These ones are really cute. Envelopes. Again, you can fussy cut or just use those flowers. Oh, that one is a cute one too. Like so many things. This is what I'm saying. You never know when you see that box of cards what you're gonna get. This is a cute little frame. pink writing paper, and then another mini comp book, which I've been wanting to do an altered mini composition notebook. So now I have 2. Oh, there was these 2 glass plates in there. You never know what you're gonna get. Let's see. Oh, here's a bunch more of those self-mailers. There's quite a few of them in there. I don't know. Those dolls look creepy to me. Oh yeah, these ones were, look at that, of a garden. So, like I said, don't need to go through all of them. I just want to point out the stuff that I felt was super special and give you some ideas. This is really cute for fussy cutting. Look at all these. Look at these. Our little cards, blank cards inside. If I can open it. But the paper. And then they have the matching envelopes. So it's a guy playing a violin or a banjo, a girl dancing, and then these colors though. These are really cute, little sentiments. Hurry home, you can do it. They're just cute. This was an actual letter. These ones were special cards. Look how cute that is. What a great idea. This one had things on it. Another one like that. Let's see, these are just kind of your basic mixed cards. Okay, almost through this. Oh, more of these mailers, those photo mailers. Just, oh yeah, look at these. These are, I mean, these are stunning cards. Stunning cards. Cute, cute. Oh, this, look at that, so cute. And then the envelopes. Let's see. Some more postcards. But look at how adorable that postcard is. Envelopes, postcard. These are postcards, but they're like, these are all postcards right there. This is all pretty much just, I mean, they're cute. Oh, really cute cards. So many of them. Then you get into Christmas. Okay. Same thing here. I think that's kind of really it. We've run the gamut there. But then there's these index tab strips, 12 strips, 6 inches long, reinforced. And I don't exactly know what they're for, but they're kind of cool. So I don't know if that's like, you wet this down, it looks like it, and then you put it on the edge, but like that's really neat. So I'm gonna have to see if they make these things still, because I mean, you can totally decorate that up to make a tab border. And it feels like it's cloth almost. It is cloth. It's like a linen. So like I said, you never know what you're gonna find. And so I'm gonna look and see, are these something they still make? Are they cheap, expensive? Because that's a pretty cool thing. And last but not least, a great big envelope. So if you want to make a big envelope journal, got that. Okay, there's still 2 more boxes, y'all. If you've made it this far, give me a heart in the comments. I'm just curious to see who's watching all the way through. So yeah, if you made it this far, give me a heart in the comments. Okay, so here is a photograph album, but it's one of those really special ones. I think they're a Victorian design, but they have the frames. So where you put the photos in, and it's it has the frames. So I'll probably be cutting these frames out or doing something. The other thing about this, because you're always looking at things with different eyes, right? And so I was flipping through here and I'm like, oh, this binding is interesting, right? And I was looking at it and it looks like this book is actually one huge long sheet, and it's folded up in the middle and glued together to create like the frame. And I don't know if you can see that. It's probably hard to see. But yeah, I want to definitely kind of dissect this binding a little bit, because it's a no-sew binding, which are my favorite videos. I mean, are everyone's favorite videos on my channel, it seems like, is the no-sew binding videos. And this, like I said, I was just looking at it, I'm like, how did they do that? And I think I've got it figured out. So there should hopefully be a tutorial video coming on a new no-sew binding method, because I've never seen this before. But I don't know, maybe I've just missed it. Okay, so these next things here were these like little rabbits, which are darling. I might keep them as rabbits. I might not. The main thing I looked at was the vintage and cute material that they're dressed in. That's what I was going for when I saw this. The little bows, and then look, I mean, this stuff here is just, the fabric is too cute. And then look at this fabric. It's so, oh my gosh. So I'm thinking that they're gonna be taken apart for their fabric. That's why I got these, even though they are super cute. But yeah, so always look at things with different eyes. Okay, so then these next few things, I grabbed it. I'm like, I'm not 100% sure about the color, but I'm like, it'll probably end up being free, so let me just put that in there. This is like some kind of a scarf. It's got elastic in the middle, but it's like a stretchy material in the middle. But I just thought that was really cute, and it would make really cute little, just even small pieces of it, especially for that jewel toned Christmas journals and kits that I want to make. Then there's this one, which is so cute. It has all the ribbon flowers and stuff on it, and I'm like, well, yes, 100% yes on that one. And then it's wrapped with this little elastic here. And then there was this, which this is new stuff that you can find in the stores, but I just thought, okay, that's basically like a doily in blue. And then this is like that white one, I think. No, this one's different. Similar but different. But look at this, like for this jewel tone Christmas journal that I want to do. Look at all this stuff I found. So I will tell you, oh, I'm getting to one piece. So when I show, okay, let me finish. This is like that, the cream one. I knew there was two that were alike. So this could be the jewel tone Christmas journal, or this could be fall, possibly. It's a little kind of a rust color almost. Okay. Yesterday morning, before we went to church, I was up drinking my coffee, and I was like, I really want to get some velvet for these jewel tone Christmas journals that I have in my head, right? And what sparked all of this was the last haul that my husband got me, that he just picked up and surprised me with, which was the upholstery fabrics, or the curtain fabric samples. And there was a navy blue velvet one, and that's what sparked the whole velvet jewel tone Christmas journals idea. So I was like looking for velvet online and put on Amazon, save to cart, because I'm not necessarily going to start on it, you know, in the next couple of weeks, but I just kind of wanted to see what velvet was going to look like and the pricing of it. Y'all, this is one piece, okay? Look at the velvet. God is good. He heard my prayers and he answered. So this is a coat. But because in our journals we use small pieces, look at this. And again, all of this stuff I'm showing you so far, in this whole video was $50. Velvet is at its cheapest I found online was $10 a yard. There's probably close, well, maybe not quite a yard here, but maybe. The pockets, the everything, there's so much. When I go in and do the seam ripping, I'm gonna have so much velvet, and there's more. But yes, look at that. Oh my goodness. Plus, look at the buttons that are on this, and then on the sleeves, like, yes. So then I found this. These are from the Dollar Tree, but you know, for certain embellishments, the little flowers, I thought, okay, I'll grab those. Oh, here's a little small tiny little bunny. Then she had this person, may she rest in peace, had all these little belts, and I thought, well, isn't that just cute trim for the right journal? And then there's these little hooks. So there's that one. There's this one, which is striped on that side, polka dot on that side. Same with this one, polka dot. Then there's this. I was thinking this might be that jewel tone journal, possibly. Striped polka dot. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so there's like 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of these. But great for trim on the journals. There was this, which has dowels, and then it has little feet, wood feet and stuff, but those could be used as wood buttons on the journals, or I do some home decor where I make things. And then I just saw somebody doing another Reader's Digest book, altered book, and I'm like, I've never come across Reader's Digest books. 3 of them. And look at these covers. Like, I might put fabric over this bit, but I love these covers. I love them so much. And then the paper is just, look at that color. Like, I get it with the Reader's Digest books now, and I'm so glad I found some. So there's like that one, this one. I love that even the inside papers, but these papers are so colored and aged. Oh, look at these pictures. Oh my goodness. I love the cover and the pattern. That one. I don't even know what's in here. I didn't flip through all of it. But yes, so I got 3. So excited about that. This was another amazing find. Look at this. And I think I can scan this in because 1, it's old, and 2, there is no copyright or trademark on it, but it's blank music pages. But then there's some that have the writing, but then there's a bunch that's blank. And oh, I love this. So I think I'll be able to digitize this and put it in the Ko-fi shop. And look at the coloring. Oh my goodness. Then here's another notepad. It's got piano keyboard here. This one is copyrighted, so I can't do this one. So there's a little pad of that. Here is another little pad that's different, and the color. Oh, these are in different colors. Look at these colors. And this does not have a copyright on it. But look at these colors. So, so yeah, so these I can digitize. Oh my goodness. They're so amazing. And then they've got the patina on them. So such amazing finds. Oh, another Reader's Digest. I forgot. There's 4 total. And even this I love. I get the Reader's Digest thing now. What's that? Oh, Treasure Island. It's hard for me because I do collect. Oh, look at that picture. Madame Curie. Anyways, so yeah, so 4 Reader's Digest. And then there's this book. I have a friend who is German. I think this is in German. So I'm going to try to find out what this is about. Stop. Okay, sorry if the noise of my dog's playing is bothering you, but look at the font on this book. Like, it's so pretty. I just don't know what it's saying. Maybe it's not German. Almost looks Latin. I'm gonna have to look it up and see. And then let's see, what's the, ooh, 1907. So I can, once I find out what it says or what it's about, I can digitize some of this also. Because 1907 is definitely out of copyright. And the font on it is beautiful. I've never come across a book with really pretty font like that. Okay. So that was the end of that box. One more to go. Okay, last box. If you're still here, put in a bow emoji. And so this is the last box. Technically there's another box. I'm not gonna show it to you. It is a grain meal. So you put your whole grains in and you get really fine flour out of it. I got a grain meal too. And those are so expensive. I'm telling you, this is the best haul I've ever had. Okay, so you heard me talking about the velvet. Here's a velvet shirt. The tag's still on this, but look at this. More velvet. This one. More velvet. And there was some really dark navy velvet. Maybe I should have gotten it, but I didn't because I didn't want it to be too dark. I wanted it to be brighter. And I did get a couple of darker kind of colors, but look at all this velvet. So here is a blue. So I just didn't want to go darker. It was like almost a black navy, but so this will satisfy the navy, I think. So it's a jacket. Then there's these. Again, this is kind of one of the darker tones. These are like sweatpants, but in velvet. Oh my gosh. And then this is the last velvet piece, and this is like a dress. So I don't have to buy any velvet. I kind of maybe want some white and maybe some lighter velvet colors, but that's okay. Then there was like, this is like a crushed velvet, I guess. Like it's not this shiny in their pants. So that will definitely work well with it, even though it's a little bit different. And then this is like a crushed velvet, almost like a corduroy, but that will go too. So I don't have a green though. So I might end up getting a green, we'll see. But then there was also these pants, which I wish they were my size, but they're not, so it will become material. But this is this beautiful turquoise linen. So I'm loving that. Loving that. So again, you have to look at clothes and look at the materials, because clothes you can get really inexpensively. Okay, so the next, let's just continue with the clothes. So here is like a little jacket with lace and then the dotted Swiss, which is one of my favorites. It's kind of discolored a little bit. That's perfect. Here was another jacket. This almost fit me, but it doesn't. But it has all the eyelet embroidery material. Amazing. Oh, and look at these buttons here too. I like those, the color of the buttons. And then it has the big buttons there. Here is a beautiful pink linen. Pretty pearl buttons on it. But yeah, just amazing material. Another eyelet kind of style with really cute buttons. Again, it's a jacket, but all this trim can be used. I mean, can all be used in our journals. Oh, this is so cute. So it's almost like a denim, but look at this pattern and look at these cute buttons. Do they have the same ones on the sleeve? No, not on the sleeve, but these roses are so beautiful. And even if these were $1, well, my husband goes, what are you gonna do if they go through and count everything? I'm like, well, then I'm gonna have to pare back, right? Like, obviously I couldn't have gotten all this stuff if every single piece was $1 each, but I was hoping that we would just pile it up and they would just give us a number, which is exactly what they did. And then here's another jacket with like a tweed, but it's pink with the pink covered buttons and the trim on it. So this is gonna be great in journals or slow stitching. Okay, so that's all the clothes that I found. Then this was a surprise to me when I got home, and I'll show you what I mean. So this was a blanket and it was folded up, and I'm like, oh, I like that pattern, right? And then it has the trim of this blue and white polka dot, and it was folded up like this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take it because I do like the pattern and I like the polka dot. And then I got home and I flipped it over and it's a quilt, and it is old and it is falling apart, and I couldn't believe it. So I get both bits because, you know, you can take it apart. No, Bea. The puppy just started pulling on it. She thought it was her chew toy. But look at all these vintage quilt squares. Oh my goodness. So many. Yeah. So what a find. That was I got home and discovered that side of it. Blown away. Okay, so then this next bit was, and again, I'm always saying, look at different things differently. So this was a bed ruffle, you know, that you put at the bottom of the bed. So I separated it. So here is the part that just lays on the box spring, right? But this is great batting. And this is probably like a full size, I think it was, or a queen. It was big size, right? So now I have all of this batting that I can use. And like I said, I ripped off the edge. You guys are gonna be blown away by this. Look at this. These are the length of a bed, 3 sides of like a queen size bed. Look at this trim that is on here. Look at it. It is unbelievable. And there is so much. So much. I mean, there's feet and feet of it. I mean, this alone, I just can't even believe it. And it is kind of older. It is kind of fragile. I mean, it's not vintage, but I mean, I have so much of this trim now. I went ahead and just left it, bed skirt, that's the name of it. I left it attached to the fabric because I might use this fabric, you know, and this is really good because it's cotton. This was such another find. So don't discount bed skirts. And this, I think, is 2 pillowcases. So beautiful. So beautiful. And then the cotton is always great for so many things. Then this, I can't even believe this. This is a quilt. It's old. You can see the stains. It's falling apart, and it's all white. It's just white. I just, it's so beautiful to me. I can dye it in different colors or leave it like this. It's just, and it's like a lap quilt, but it's a good size. And then, like I said, cotton sheets, old cotton sheets are always so great. These are different cotton pillowcases that are thin and old. You can dye it colors, but I like the color it is now because it's like a tea dyed, coffee dyed color already. So I just grabbed those because, and it's, yeah, 100% cotton. So always grab that because there's so much you can do with it. There's a couple of these pillowcases, which I thought were darling. And then look at the trim on that. So cute. So there's 2 of those. I mean, there's so much here for slow stitching or the journals. This was probably like a lace curtain. So it's more of a synthetic, but it's still, I like it. I'll take it. I prefer cotton, but, and then this looked like it was like a sundress or something. But I like the eyelet cotton, of course, tons of it in there. Big long dress. Here is some of the pink kind of eyelet. This is again a synthetic material, but that's okay. I mostly get cotton. This I thought was so cute. There's so many of the things had the tags on it still, but I love the look of this material, the color, the trim, everything. So I can use this in little bits and pieces, and then that is just gorgeous. So here's just roses with yellow stripe pillowcase. Wish I would have found the sheets to it, but they were not there. And then last is another curtain lace, but gorgeous little flowers on it. And so that's a huge piece. Synthetic again, but that might be cotton. Actually, that does feel more like cotton. And that's it. That is everything I got for $50. So I hope that even if you haven't enjoyed watching haul videos in the past, that you at least heard the message. Estate sales, sign up for their subscriber email list. They send you previews of what's there, give you notices so you know what's coming up, so you can go and spend $50 and get all this kind of stuff too. Oh, all right. Today I'm going to do a special prayer, and I hope that you'll pray it with me. Today, I just want to pray and thank the Lord for my husband, that he cares about the little things in my life. He cares about the little joys, the little happiness, and he wants to bring that to my life. And I am so grateful and thankful for him. And so I just pray, Lord, that you will fill my husband with abundant joy, abundant blessings, and abundant peace, Lord, that you will shower him with all the graces that you can possibly shower him with, because he is so deserving. He is a loyal servant to you, Father, and he is faithful to your word, and he is a good man, Lord. And I just pray and ask everyone here to pray this prayer for him, and I just thank him so much for choosing me and letting me be his wife. And I am just so grateful to him and all the love that he gives me. And I love him so much. And I'm just overwhelmed still, 11 years later, that God gave me this man. And so I am just so grateful to you, Lord. And I just thank everybody for watching this video. Please say a prayer for my husband, because we all can use prayers. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. And I thank you so much for watching. Remember, you are loved and you are cherished. Until next time, love always, Savannah.